there was very few women role models in soccer. And so everyone kind of had the same women role models. And then come to find out, these women role models for every female soccer player have also played for Storm. So then it's like, it's kind of, surreal to know that connection. So when you put on any type of Storm attire, especially on game day, it really means something more because it's the whole history of Storm, WPSL, and women's soccer in general. And so I think for me, I just feel like appreciative
Hmm?
and like it's a privilege. And
Welcome for this episode. I'm joined by the California Storm over in California. And as you can tell, like they are in a nice and warm condition, and I've got 4 layers of jackets on. So we're freezing here in Melbourne. I'm joined by Janie and Janae.
yes.
Welcome, ladies. And we're going to be talking about the Storm, and we're going to learn a little bit about them today. So firstly, can we get a bit of an introduction to start off with?
Sure. My name is Jamie Lavoie, and I've been part of the California Storm for, I think it's about 12 years now, and just started on the lower level and worked my way up to be an assistant, and then now head coach and executive director for the team.
Awesome.
And I took over in 2018. So when our founder, Jerry Zanelli, had passed away. So.
Yeah. And Janae?
And I'm Janae Gonzalez. I'm 25 years old from Folsom, California, and I will be starting my second season playing with the Storm. My position is player, and I'm just really thankful to be a member.
Oh, that's brilliant to hear that. On today's topic, we're going to be talking about what makes the California Storm so special and having a look at their decorated history in the competition so far. Janae, just starting off with you, why did you, as you mentioned, it's your second season with the Storm. Why did you choose the Storm?
So the way that it works in the US is that there's, the professional league and then the league under is the WPSL. And I chose to play professionally as soon as I graduated college out of the country.
Yep.
But there were opportunity to play with Storm. And I always had in the back of my head, I was always going to play with the Storm once I was back in town. That was the team I wanted to be on once I was in WPSL. It was the only team I wanted to be on. And it was just always in the back of my head. But I also had personal goals and dreams that I wanted to do outside of the country. So I did that. And as soon as I knew I wasn't going to continue my time there, I contacted Storm and Jamie immediately asking for a tryout, if there was opportunity for me to, be a member, because the team is well known and it's close to home. So that's always a great thing for an athlete, because a lot of times you have to play away from home. And you just only hear great things about Storm. So I knew I just really, really wanted an opportunity once I was also available personally. So
Oh, that's awesome to hear. I love the passion and the drive there. It's like, yep, the Storm's the only team on my mind. I'll keep annoying them until they take me in, or I'll just keep coming.
It's actually the other way around. Janae won't tell you, but I nagged her for years. Janae, what are you doing? Where are you playing? You want to come play? So she's super humble. She won't tell you that, but just an absolutely incredible woman and teammate and such a leader on the team. And she's phenomenal. So we're really blessed to have her part of our program.
And that's brilliant to hear that. And I could just imagine just seeing so many players like her at the club.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great environment. I mean, it feels like it's more of a family than anything. I team is so loosely used, but I just feel like when we get together, it's just every day. It's something you look forward to. You're seeing, your sister, and the camaraderie is just phenomenal. So
that's brilliant to hear that. And that was going to be my next part. I was asking what makes this tournament so special, and I think you just answered that question right there.
Yeah, Jane, I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I can touch on that. I think that to be kind of a competitive athlete, it takes a kind of different breed of people, as far as committing to the lifestyle that comes with it. And so I think it's also just a really safe space to really be yourself and not feel crazy if you're like really intense in what you do. And as far as the current team, it's kind of a mix of players who are beginning college soccer and might have dreams to play professionally, or players who have finished their college soccer or professional soccer and are coming back. And so, but everyone has that same just mentality of, I want to, live this lifestyle. And then when you put all those people together across all ages, now we just have so much learning to do from each other and so much love to grow with the game as we play together. So it's just a really special, safe place for, I feel like, people that can be somewhat weird about this is soccer, but about anything that they're passionate about. Sometimes if you're not filled with all people who are passionate about it, you're, a little bit weird. But I don't feel weird when we're all together.
No, as Jamie said it perfectly, it's family. That's the one place people don't feel weird at. It's
Yeah.
And Jamie, just speaking of, as Janae?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Janae, you said it right.
As Janae just mentioned, just looking at the site, as you've got a wide mix of players coming into it, but players with a wide range of skill, but also coming from wanting that professional environment. How has the club gone and providing those for those players?
That's a great question. When I took over, one of the first things I really wanted them to feel was that it wasn't going to be like a job. It was something that they were excited about. They felt professional. They, whether it was a training environment or resources, that's been a real big focus for me. So we partnered with Sac Eco Fitness, and they've been phenomenal with working with the athletes one-on-one to go in and do strength and agility and just making sure, with injury prevention and things. So some cross training. And then we've other great partners that have given the resources to these girls. We just partnered recently with Women in Soccer, and we're going to do a lot of mental health stuff. We've also brought on Kendall Johnson, who she used to play for the Portland Thorns in the NWSL. And she's going to be playing with the team, but also she's going to be working as a team nutritionist.
Yep.
So it's just trying to give them the best environment that they can be in, and so that they can do as little or as much as they want with it. It's totally up to them. So there's no pressure from me. But it just gives them the options to do that. Also, we play at the Davis Legacy Soccer Complex, and the grass is just immaculate. We're talking like, just like an inch tall. It's just like they're going out there with scissors, pretty much to make sure it's just perfect. And we've got a great day atmosphere with, food trucks, and we've got Sudwork, our brewery sponsor, that's out there. So it just makes it really cool and fun for everybody. And then that's another area that we've really grown in is community. Yep. We're very involved in doing free clinics for the community through our Ladies First initiative. So we try to target, like maybe underserved neighborhoods. And then we recently added in free soccer clinics for kids with special needs. And so it's been really neat. So the players go out there and just work with them. And if they want to kick the ball into the goal, and then they can do that. If they want to run around and play tag, they can do that too. It's just a matter of the interaction and getting people outside and having those positive role models in their life.
I completely agree. And I absolutely love that. It's going beyond football and giving back to the community.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean,
sorry.
much. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is because of Jamie, our connection with the community. She just does so much to make everything a part of the community. And I know that home games is something I've never experienced until I started playing with Storm. It's a whole family event because Jamie has set it up so that either the person who's actually there to watch the soccer game enjoys the game, but then for the kids and the people who might not be, so into the game,